Hi-ho friends, Naomi here. This week has been one of the most bizarre weeks I've had in, I don't know, maybe forever. I have received my first unsolicited dick pic.
I honestly don't know how I have gone 31 years without receiving an unsolicited dick pic. Actually, I do know how I've gone this long without receiving an unsolicited dick pic, because all my potential relationships and meetups have always gone like this. Hi. Wait, no.
Hi, I'm Naomi. Nice to meet you. Don't you ever fucking send me an unsolicited dick pic, or else I'm gonna chop it off and feed it to my dog, so you're never gonna send a dick pic again in your life. Okay, let's go get some ice cream. No, really, I think I put off that vibe.
Let me explain how this happened. So this guy found me through social media. We exchanged maybe 5 messages back and forth, and they were completely harmless, just conversation. I'm a nice person. I'll have a conversation with you. And then he added me on Snapchat. Not a big deal because my Snapchat name is all over the place and people can find me and add me. I added him back. He's like, hey, what you up to? I'm like, hey, I'm eating a donut. And that was that.
Then, out of nowhere, I get a little bloop notification from Snapchat. I open it up. It's a picture of this guy standing in front of a mirror. Where's my phone? Standing in front of a mirror, going like this.
Oh, my hair is horrible. Guys, why didn't you tell me? Whatever, I don't fucking care. I care about my hair, but whatever.
He's standing in front of a mirror like this, posing, flexing his muscles, and his dick. He's completely naked. His dick is there. It's just...
To make matters worse, these digital dollar bills were falling from the top of his picture, but conveniently never covering up his dick.
I know I'm kind of acting like Naomi and being kind of funny about all of this, but I seriously felt like I felt violated.
I did not ask for that.
So, I messaged him back and I said, "Are you serious right now? Does this usually work for you to get girls?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Well, then why are you still single?" He told me he was single in one of those chats, and I'm like, "Great, good for you, I'm not."
So I said something along the lines of, I'm far too classy of a girl to ever want to receive an unsolicited dick pic. And then so he replied,
"Fine, whatever. It's not really a lot to me. You're the ugliest girl on my social media right now. You look like a 12-year-old boy."
And then he immediately blocked me, or unadded me as a friend. I don't know how that Snapchat stuff works. Before I could reply, something along the lines of well, you sought out me on purpose.
Obviously, it was because you thought I was hot enough to send me a picture of your nude dick. Secondly, if you do actually think that I look like a 12-year-old boy,
you just exposed your penis to someone you thought looked like a 12-year-old boy. I don't know, maybe I'm jumping to, extremes, but that's kind of like being a pedophile, in my opinion. Whatever, man. Whatever. I'm not the ugliest girl on your social media. You thought I was fucking hot. Are you serious? Come on.
What really bothered me is that, he thought, whatever signals I was putting out, which was nothing, he thought it was acceptable to send me a picture of his dick, and then got offended when I said I didn't want to look at it.
I didn't even insult him. I didn't even say his dick was puny or anything. I just was like, don't send me that shit. And he got all butthurt. He got all cock hurt. I don't know.
I mean, come on. You wouldn't walk down the street and, open your trench coat to whoever would walk by and look upon your nakeds. You get arrested for that shit.
Sending unsolicited naked pictures is, in my opinion, the same thing. It's just so rude. It's so wrong. It's so violating. And it's just, I just don't understand the mindset. Guys and girls, don't do that shit. Don't do that shit ever.
Even if you think you're in a super awesome, new relationship with somebody and you think, yeah, they'd really like to see my unmentionables, don't do it. Ask them in a I don't know, in a flirty way.
Be creative about it. Hey, do you want to see my cock? She says, yeah, fine. Go ahead and send it. Don't send unsolicited cup pics. It's never
ever a good idea. Do you understand me? Don't do it.
So I've been watching The Sons of Anarchy. Oh, here comes the sun. There goes my exposure. Whatever, deal with it. I've just watched the episode again where Tara's ex-boyfriend is stalking her and like came to her house and like sexually attacked her. And so
Jax Teller puts a bullet through this guy and gets rid of the body just to teach the guy a lesson. You don't come up and sexually assault girls. Ever.
So naturally I told my spousal unit about what happened, and he's like, oh, that sucks. That's really terrible. Do you want me to go hunt down the guy and poop on his car? I mean, shitting on someone's car, it's nice and all, but it certainly isn't Jax Teller and what he would do.
Whatever, I'll take what I can get. Yes, I do want you to go shit on his car. Smear it into his headlights. All the crevices in the grill of his car, and maybe put a turd underneath one of the windshield wipers. I don't know, be creative with it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I never plan out these videos before I start talking. Anyway, moral of the story is don't ever send any portion of your body, especially your peen, to anyone unless they have specifically asked for it. God, what is wrong with you people? Whatever. Bye.